This guy had like some of the best reviews I saw. These here were brilliant uncirculated.
Oh,
I
really?
still even
Okay.
have some.
That's
Eh,
good. That's good.
Yeah, and he basically I also had some collector, I used to say numismatic uh silver and then also some gold. And when I sold them, he was like, you know what? These I like to check on eBay what the price is, and
Wow.
then I subtract the eBay fees and I'll give you whatever that is. So I was
That
like,
is
oh,
interesting.
that's pretty
He
interesting.
that's not common, honestly. That's not very
Mhm.
common. That's really cool.
Yeah, so I was just like, man, because I was thinking back to what you said when I was selling, I was like, you know what? Like, this is, I assume it's pretty rare. He even said it himself. He was like, most coin
Yeah,
shops, he's
that
worked at a
doesn't
couple.
yeah, that doesn't
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, he's worked at a couple shops, and he was like, you'd be surprised. Some people will say, gold is gold is gold is gold. This is what the
Silver
spot
is
price
silver.
is, and this is what you're gonna get.
Yeah, you get a dollar or two maybe over. And yeah, and a lot of people they take that loss because they don't know about eBay, or they just find some silver necklace or jewelry or gold jewelry or even coins that their grandpa gave to them. So they don't, so and they just sell it, right? You don't think like, hey, maybe there's a place online. It's just natural. Go to the the coin shop. And actually, a lot of people make the mistake of going to a pawn shop. There's a big difference between pawn shops and coin shops.
Oh,
Pawn
break that
shop
down.
pawn shops will offer you $4 for an ounce. They don't go by spot price whatsoever. Like, it's
Wow.
non-existent there. It's so disgusting. Like, I remember going in there once just out of curiosity, and he offered me like $5 for like an eagle. And I was like, do you know what spot price is? And he was like, this isn't a coin shop, right? And I was like, wow, like that's scary. That is really scary to think that people
And
even,
I bet that guy probably didn't know what spot price was. He was just hoping that
right,
you didn't
honestly.
know so he could upsell it. I was surprised. I will say my main surprise came from the Kennedy that I sold. So I had no idea that like constitutional silver had that much of a markup on it with premium. Like it was a 1964 Kennedy, and he was like, and I got this free from using Money Metals Exchange, and I bought 1 ounce from Money Metals Exchange, and they gave me a Kennedy for free. And I was like, okay, 50 cents. I'm expecting I'll probably get maybe somewhere, I don't know, maybe a little bit above that. Who knows? And he was like, oh, yeah, $8. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
he was
got to
like,
think of,
yeah, 16 times or eight
yeah,
times or whatever it was.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Face value. And it, by the way, a quick tip if you ever want to know how to calculate how much actual silver is in junk, let's say you have $5 worth of like uh walking liberties and stuff, you would do 5 times point 0.7. Yeah, it is 0.715, and that'll tell you how much actual silver. Here, I could pull it. I want to do it right now. Let's say like I went
Mm-hmm.
to, because this is a really good way to tell if you're getting ripped off or not.
Yeah.
So let's say 5 times 0.715. So that means there's 3.5 actual ounces of silver. And then you could do spot price or whatever and see if you're getting a deal. But junk silver is interesting because they don't make it anymore. So over the years coming up, there's going to be less and less in circulation. So they're already starting to grow a numismatic value on top of them. It's a piece of American history.
That's so
And
cool.
and if you want an idea of how that or proof, at least look at Morgan stopped minted in 1921, junk silver 1964. So Morgan's already have a nice jump on junk silver, or normal junk silver at least. So, and Morgan's already have are growing numismatic value. And I mean, it's perfect because junk silver is a way to invest into fractional silver. Fractional is important, right? If you're going to be trading or bartering and something isn't worth a full ounce, but all you have are ounces, what do you do? Take a chainsaw to your American Eagle? You know, it's and it's a way to store fractional. Plus, if you buy fractional rounds like online, they're way more expensive because you have to pay for the premium. You don't get the premium, or I guess the same type of benefit that junk silver or constitutional silver has, since it's a piece of American history.
Mhm.
And there's also key dates and condition, right? If you look at a Morgan, if it's even in decent condition, those things sell for a lot of money. And if it's the Carson City Mint compared to Philadelphia, like that stuff is like, that's another video that I want to do, is understanding the market of coins. If you don't understand the market of Morgans, because each year mintage numbers are drastically different. Some mints like Carson City is a lot more rare, so they're more expensive. So if you don't know this and you're a newbie and you just buy a random Morgan on eBay, you're probably going to get ripped off. You have to understand each year. You have to be able to tell condition with your own eye. Like it's very complicated, and I don't think people stress that enough because you can get ripped off very easy online.
Oh yeah, I mean honestly, you just school me on something